Welcome to Hard Time Sports. I'm Matthew. This topic, my NFL picks for week number 11. Let's get started. For tonight's game, October 16th, Thursday night, between the Tennessee Titans at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh did not play very good last week. Neither did Tennessee, but I'm going to take the Steelers because it's in Pittsburgh. If it was in Tennessee, I would probably take Tennessee over Pittsburgh, but since Pittsburgh's playing at home, I'm going to take the Steelers at home to beat the Tennessee Titans by no more than a touchdown. So that is tonight's game. Now, let's go to Sunday, November 19th games. First game, the Detroit Lions at the Chicago Bears. I'm going to take the Detroit Lions to beat the Chicago Bears, led by Matthew Stafford. Just a better all-around team. Bears defense is what's carrying them, but I think they're not going to be able to stop the Lions, and I'm going to take the Lions over the Bears. Now let's go to the next game on Sunday. The Jacksonville Jaguars at the winless Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns will remain winless. I'm going to take the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now let's go to the next game on Sunday. The Baltimore Ravens at the Green Bay Packers. I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens to beat the Packers. Even though the Packers won last week, I still don't trust their quarterback play, so I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens to go into Green Bay and beat the Packers. Now let's go to the next game on Sunday. You have the Arizona Cardinals at the Houston Texans. Either the Arizona Cardinals will beat the Houston Texans because Houston Texans have shown the last couple of weeks they can't win without Deshaun Watson, plus their best player on defense, J.J. Watt, out for the year. Best player on offense, Deshaun Watson, out for the year. Your top two players are out. Hard to win when your best two players on both sides of it, but one side on defense, one on offense are both out. So I'm going to take the Cardinals to beat the Houston Texans. Now let's go to the next game on Sunday. This was supposed to be a week 1 matchup, but they had to move it to week 11, and that is between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Miami Dolphins. I'm going to take the Miami Dolphins to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, even though that both teams absolutely stink this season. I'm going to still take the Dolphins to beat the Buccaneers. Now let's go to the next game on Sunday. Probably the game of the week. Two teams that are on a winning streak, but one of them has to win and one has to lose, and that's the LA Rams at the Minnesota Vikings. I'm going to go the LA Rams are going to beat the Minnesota Vikings by no more than a field goal. Close game. And the Rams will get it done at the end, and they will beat the Vikings. Now let's go to the next game on Sunday. You have the Kansas City Chiefs at the New York Giants. No-brainer. New York Giants are playing terrible football. Coach needs to be fired. A lot of players need to be suspended or kicked off the team. I'm going to take the Chiefs to absolutely destroy the New York Giants in this week. Now let's go to the next game on Sunday. You have the Washington Redskins at the New Orleans Saints. The Saints will continue their winning streak, and they will win 8 games in a row. I'm going to take the New Orleans Saints to beat the Washington Redskins on Sunday. Now, let's go to the next game on Sunday. You have the Buffalo Bills at the LA Chargers. I think the Buffalo Bills got absolutely destroyed last week by the Saints, but they'll bounce back. As they're starting a new quarterback this week, Nate Pearman is going to be their new starting quarterback, as Tyrod Taylor got benched. So then the Buffalo Bills will beat the LA Chargers. Now let's go to the next game on Sunday. The Cincinnati Bengals at the Denver Broncos. Both teams stink. I don't know who to pick in this game, but I'm going to take the Broncos at home. I don't know if the Broncos are going to lose another game at home this year right now. So I'm going to take the Broncos to barely squeak by and beat the Cincinnati Bengals at home. Now, let's go to the next game on Sunday. The New England Patriots at the Oakland Raiders. It's really not in Oakland. It's in Mexico. So I'm going to take New England to still get it done, and they're going to beat the Raiders by at least 10. So I'm going to take New England to beat the Raiders. Now, let's go to the next game on Sunday. This is a must-win for the Dallas Cowboys, but they play the Philadelphia Eagles at home. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to take the Eagles to go into Dallas and beat the Cowboys on Sunday. Now, let's go to Monday night, November 20th game between the Atlanta Falcons at the Seattle Seahawks. Atlanta Falcons got a big win last week, but they're going to go back to losing again. They're not going to go into Seattle, and they're not going to beat the Seahawks in Seattle with the 12th man and all that noise. I'm going to take the Seahawks at home to beat the Atlanta Falcons by a close game. So let's do a quick recap on my picks. Tonight, Steelers over the Titans. Sunday, Detroit Lions over the Bears. Jacksonville Jaguars over the Browns. Baltimore Ravens over the Packers. Arizona Cardinals over the Houston Texans. Miami Dolphins over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Los Angeles Rams over the Vikings. Kansas City Chiefs over the New York Giants. New Orleans Saints over the Washington Redskins. Buffalo Bills over the LA Chargers. Denver Broncos over the Cincinnati Bengals. The New England Patriots over the Oakland Raiders. The Philadelphia Eagles over the Dallas Cowboys. The Seattle Seahawks over the Atlanta Falcons. And there were 4 teams that are on a bye this week. The Indianapolis Colts, the New York Jets, the San Francisco 49ers, and the Carolina Panthers are on a bye this week. And after this week, there are no more byes. Every team would have had their bye. So next week is a full schedule, back to 16 games. That is my picks for week number 11. I'm Matthew. Enjoy the ball!